now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the
Let's
half.
go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw it. Hits his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special. He was.
Texans 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Fight, 6 down. Ready, ready.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. They've got first down here from the 36.
22 deep.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Set, hunt. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Let's go.
line.
Set, huh?
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to throw this one. That's caught by Williams. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set, ready.
The first down carry for Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The 14-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
He's going to throw it. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Texans
Go, 10.
first down.
Come on,
First
ready.
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. He'll not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
Throwing off the play fake. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Set. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's on target to Williams. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
They go with Williams on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Set. Ready.
Williams on the carry. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
10 black. Ready.
They're going play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweak.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail, to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. That's Pickens with a catch outright. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Go now. Cut.
Third and long for him here. Taken in by Williams outright. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Javonte Williams. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Cut.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Set.
Will work against the blitz. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. This one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Let's go now. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Texans 27. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Yellow. Set.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Williams now on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Completed over the middle. Breaks the tackle. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. We anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
So first down from the 41. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're throwing it. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Ready. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete right side to Washington. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
95. Cut, cut.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Intended for
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this lead. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 7-yard kick.
He's going to throw it again.
Second and 3.
Gets it through the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Houston calls it second timeout.
7 yards.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone now. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. Packers offense being called upon now. 2-point try coming. All right, they're going to throw for it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
The score, Packers 62, Texans 43. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 40%.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Ready.
At the 25-yard line.
Set. Hut. Set.
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Official signaling for timeouts, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Okay, ready?
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Down. Smash. Red. Black 40. Hut.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Packers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.